I didn't have a whole picture. Yeah, it's their responsibility to know what's going on. But their understanding was just one park, but not all the other parks, or just a small area or something. Their understanding is totally different what the decision we made on July 21st. And then I kept asking in July 21st meeting that what's the plan? Now we're starting with the 4 parks trial, but eventually we're going to expand that to all city parks, not just this 4. So if that's the message, we never send that to all the residents. If we're going to do that, I mean, Cupertino is going to be nationwide famous because we're the only city is going to have all, dog area, all lot in every city, every park. The intention is to eventually have the all lot in all city parks. The survey should send to all neighborhood, or all the neighborhood around all the parks, not just the 4, because they have a right to know what's the next step. The next step is going to set the all lot in their neighborhood, in their parks. On July 21st, the meeting, I questioned to my colleagues that why we picked the Memorial Park, Joliman Park, or Library Field, but not other parks. And Dolly, you said what the other park you're talking about is Wilson or Creekside. And I guess the answer back to me was because those 2 parks are too busy with all kind of sports. So my question to staff is, what's the difference between those 2 parks and the Library Fields or Joliman Parks or Memorial Parks? What's the difference? I mean, we don't know. I think the speakers, one of the speakers had legitimate reasons that there's no notification to their Memorial Park because that wasn't on the agenda on July 21st. I mean, not the Library Field or that wasn't on there. We didn't have that on the agenda. How can those people come forward and say, do not do that? I mean, just like Hoover Parks are not going to come here and say, well, don't do that because we're not picking the Hoover Park. I mean, to me, I mean, it's like if a developer bring this application forward and say, I'm going to build 5 houses on this piece of land that I own, said, okay, that's fine because you have 3 acres and you'll build 5 homes, that's great. But all of a sudden, council said, no, we allowed you to build 100 homes on this. And the people in the neighborhood didn't even know about it. And then all of a sudden, it just said, go ahead, build 100 homes. So that's almost the same thing. Now I wanted the council to review those hours. Memorial Parks, if we're going to have it from 7 to 9 a.m. plus 4 to 6 p.m., we're talking about no more events in Memorial Park because how can you have the whole park event and also the OLA running freely? I mean, how can you do that? I mean, then the period, we're not going to have any event in Memorial Park. Joliman Park, same thing. You can 9 to 11 and 4 to 6 p.m. or 7 to 9 p.m. Again, the baseball games on the weekends in the morning or the afternoon on the weekdays, it's not going to happen. So do they know? Do they know? They don't know. The Library Field. The 4 o'clock is right around the after school hours. The parents and the students walking back home and they didn't know about it because it wasn't on the agenda for July 21st. So I would suggest that we don't make a decision today, but ask the staff to bring back what has been effect to those 4 parks. The programs are they're running right now, and those hours and the events and everything. And we're not talking about one day. We're not talking about a few days. We're not talking a few weeks. We're talking about 9 months, almost throughout the whole year. We're not going to have any ball games, events in Memorial Park, nothing. We're not going to be able to do that. How are you accommodating both? at the same time? Are we going to send our Park and Rec staff to go check it on the ground before the after dark running and we'll put the sports on? How do you know they're clean? Are we going to send somebody out there to do that? I mean, do we have all those answers? We don't have those answers. So, I think maybe we don't make any decision today, but we'll get more data back from the staff that what kind of program we have in this particular four, but also other parks in that hours.